Pizza chains across the world are changing their recipes to try to make their pizza better. But one place is not changing, Marco's Pizza. I'm here at their corporate headquarters to find out what makes them so special that they don't think they have to change with everyone else. Let's find out. So let me get this straight. You're happy with your delicious quality product just as it is?
It took many years to develop this recipe and constantly tweaking it year after year that we reached something so good that we don't want to even mess with it anymore.
Would you change the sauce?
I'm not changing it.
What if you changed the dough?
We're not going to change it.
They do call you Dr. No, don't they?
No.
I see what you did there. Would you start using more affordable frozen cheese for your pizza?
No.
Would you give up this silly and exhausting practice of making the dough fresh every single day?
No.
How about the sauce?
No.
Is there anything that you say yes to?
Yes. Leave.
I'll see myself out. Come on, guys. Isn't there anything you can change? Don't you believe in change?
I mean, the pizza box. You're always talking about change. We told everybody why it's special here in the back.
You changed the box. And you changed the box to tell people that you did not change anything in the box, which is pointless.
You should change the batteries in your smoke detector.
Change your underwear, change the tire if it's flat.
But not the pizza.
If our product wasn't so good, I would change it too. We love our recipe. We love our pizza the way it is.
Well, you guys are kind of coming off like show-offs. Well, there you have it. My investigation has uncovered that Marco's intends to do nothing to change the way they've been making their pizza for the past 30 years. So all you have to look forward to is the same great pizza for the next 30 years.
Alabama attempts a 56-yard field goal attempt to win it with 1 second left when Chris Davis fields the short kick. And are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
He goes all the way 100+ yards. We're still waiting for the official count on the yardage. But that is your game-winning touchdown on the final play of the game. 34-28 as #1 and undefeated and two-time defending national champion Alabama loses at Auburn. The #4 team in the land now will be heading to the SEC championship game in Alabama next week to face either Missouri or South Carolina. The Tigers, they are coming up to face Texas A&M and Johnny Football at 7:45 Eastern on ESPN. But the winner Missouri has to win that game to face Auburn. If the Tigers lose, then South Carolina.
This is probably one of the top 12, so the top dozen of all storms ever seen on this planet with a satellite or in person. That's how big this is. It is not as deep as Gilbert and Wilma in the Atlantic, but the wind speeds are higher than those storms because the eye is so small. This is just the most incredible picture I can show you. That this eye right there, it reminds me of Andrew slamming into South Florida as the eye of Andrew got smaller and smaller. Now, Andrew's eye was the most important part of that storm because that's where the big winds were, 150, 160 miles per hour. This storm is Sandy size in width. This is the entire country of the Philippines. And so there's a lot of bubble here. There's a lot of water under this storm. There's going to be storm surge. 50, maybe 60 feet. All the people along the eastern shores of the Philippines will be moving out and getting to higher ground as a Cat 5 hurricane, 175 miles per hour. Right now, they're thinking, they don't fly planes into these storms out here. They're thinking about 190 miles per hour right now, and it'll still be 150 when it moves south of Manila. Now, that's the good news. The forecast is south of Manila by 150 miles. There still will be damage in Manila, and there's still an awful lot of people out here. The biggest storm, even this is smaller than the one that's going to hit tomorrow, killed 1,900 people in 2012. And it hasn't been a good year for the Philippines. Look at all of the storms that have crossed that nation. It has been ugly out there, and this is the biggest one of the year so far. So that's why we say it's always typhoon season, even though there comes an end of hurricane season out here in the Pacific.
Yeah, sure.
The waters stay warm, and it can be a typhoon any month of the year, Susan.
Chad, is there anything, I mean, in light of the fact that we've got this warning, we know it's coming, is there anything that people can do there? Because I imagine that the damage could be extraordinary if people don't pay attention, at least don't prepare for what is going to hit them.
Well, the good news is, if there is any, is that this area here is not as populated as Luzon up into Manila. This is where the real densely populated area would be. We will lose people no matter what you can do. This is almost, at some point, for some people on these islands, an unsurvivable storm. They want to get on the opposite side of the island if they can, because all the upslope will make all the rain, and there will be massive flooding. The winds, if you get a wind at 175 or 190 miles per hour, it doesn't even matter what kind of a building you have. It's going to sustain some damage. It's get low and stay out of the water. That's the big thing right now.